Welcome back to the channel, everyone. I'm SoCal Shaolin. Today I'm going to be toy hunting at a brand new toy store here in San Diego County. It's located in the city of Chula, Vista. My friend Richard told me about this place. He told me to come down, so here I am, excited to hunt at a brand new shop. I mean, you gotta love it whenever new toy stores open up in your city. That's what we want. I mean, more choices to toy hunt, more options to pick up cool vintage collectibles, modern collectibles, whatever, from different spots. So let's head on in. This place is called Vick, Maniac Collectibles. Let's get this hunt started. High on the shelf, we have some boxed up G.I. Joe vehicles. Always cool to see that. Down here we have some loose Star Wars figures, some of the more modern ones. They have a nice selection. And then some bagged up G.I. Joes, Action Force on card, and a G.I. Joe on card. So they got some good stuff here for the G.I. Joe collectors. Stone protectors, here's a line you don't see very often. Not expensive either, so if you ever want to pick these up, now's the time to go get them. And they totally fit in with the whole He-Man Ninja Turtle vibe. And speaking of Ninja Turtles, here we have a whole bunch of carded turtles. I believe these are the newer store show ones, but the Super Shredder, definitely vintage, as well as these Ninja Power carded figures. There we got the Lifeguard Leo that spits, that one's pretty cool. Tournament Fighters was a game on Sega Genesis. It was like a Street Fighter style game with Ninja Turtle characters. Very fun game. Remember playing that so much back in the days. Very fun, beat each other up with turtle characters. Sagio Jimbo and Movie Star Foot Soldier. All nice and neat in those protector cases. There's a Super Shredder in the different card, the Movie Star card. And there's a Razar in the back, hiding out. So I was very careful to put all these figures back together so I don't drop them. Okay, right here we have a whole bunch of different action figures, a mix of different things. There you see a bag of Motu figures. There's a bag of DC figures, some Ninja Turtles, the newer one. Those, I believe those are the Rise of the Turtles. A little bag of Barnyard Commandos, and just a whole bin here full of cool stuff. There's a General Trag Turtles, another Stone Protector. Everything here is very cheap, about $3, $5. Nothing too expensive, but all a bunch of cool stuff. This is definitely a place where you would take the kids, take a dig through there, find some cheap, cool toys. There's a cool McNugget Buddy for $5. I love me some McDonald's Happy Meal toys. I should have picked up this Ronald, but I forgot as I kept going through the store. You always forget to go back, and that's why as soon as you find something, you gotta grab it. Just bring it along with you. Bernstein Bear is there. There's a Hamburglar, more of those Happy Meal toys. But like you see here, it's just all kinds of different things. There's even some Micro Machines in there. I mean, not only is it fun for kids to dig through, even for collectors like myself, you never know what you're going to find in there. Here you go, some Muscle Men. Some mass figures there from the Jim Carrey movie, but I believe those are based off the animated series. There was an animated series. A couple of Gremlins items as well. There's a cool Gizmo. Here's a shot at the second half of the store. You got more shelves, more aisles of all kinds of different stuff. Here we have bins in the little peg full of Lego minifigures. So if you're a Lego collector, especially if you collect minifigures, man, check it out. You got like your pick right here. They got so many. Has to be hundreds in there. Lots of different minifigures. Here is a Star Wars game that I've been kind of curious about. It's an interactive video game board. and it has a VHS videotape that you play along while you're playing the board game. Maybe one of these days I'll pick it up. I'm kind of curious, but I definitely need to have some people on board play that with me. There's a whole gang of trolls. They got the little ones, big ones, a couple of Pokemon minifigures as well. And over here we have another wall full of just all kinds of bagged up toys from all kinds of series. You got Pops in there, you got Marvel Legends, you got some Hot Wheels, a little bit of everything for everyone. Here's a creepy monkey symbol monkey. Just reminds me of Monkey Shines. Scary. LJN, Hulk Hogan and Macho Man. I was so tempted to pick these up. I don't have any LJNs in my collection, but those would be the two I would pick up to start the LJN collection, but I don't know if I can do it. There's so many wrestling figures out there. I'm trying to complete my Hasbro collection at the moment. That's going to be pretty tough too. You got some girl items, something you don't really see at toy stores in my area anyway. Here's a Cabbage Patch doll vintage. So it's very cool to see some stuff here for the ladies and for the girls. The only other store I know that has a female section is Kelly's Toy Stop. It'd be cool to see this some more in some of the bigger stores. But there you got a whole bunch of Barbies. Very cool to see that, especially right now. They're popular. The Land Before Time. This right here was a premium giveaway toy from Pizza Hut. Part of their kids meal. Very cool. They're like little puppets. That's like one of the only Pizza Hut items I remember that they're giving away. I don't know if they give away too many like toys in their kids meals. But here we got more figures, a bunch of Marvel, Spider-Man figures, baggies. There's some Kenner Batman animated series. Nightmare Before Christmas. It's always a fun one to watch during Halloween or Christmas. When do you guys watch that movie? Halloween or Christmas? It's definitely good for both. There's a signed Elvira picture. And MASH. We got Klinger, Men on Card. How many of you guys are looking for MASH action figures? Cool to see either way. There's a Dick Tracy book with cassette tape. Very cool. And then Sequest. I can't believe they made Sequest action figures. There's the figure of Jonathan Brandis, R.I.P. I liked his movies in the 90s. Yeah, a lot of good movies. Cool to see a vintage clothing section. I myself am a big vintage clothing collector. I was very big into selling that stuff as well. It's just the market got flooded with sellers, so it's kind of hard to find vintage clothing out in the wild now. But very cool to see. You got some good stuff here like Spider-Man, Universal Studios, a couple of Simpsons, vintage Simpsons shirts. This Itchy and Scratchy one is pretty amazing with the theme song right there in the front and the logo on the back. So very cool little section. I'm curious to see if they grow it out some more, because I'll definitely be looking through there on my next visits. Another wall of random action figures. You got Predator there, some Turtles, no accessories, but it's cool to have. A little small soldier bag right there, a couple of little vinyl figures, Alien, good little mix here. We got some more Turtles here. Oh, there's a Toxic Crusaders, and a whole bunch of McDonald's stuff. This is cool. A 1975 Frisbee. Got a whole bunch of little blow-ups there. So very cool to see all this McDonald's items. There's a Batman flying disc. That was from the Christopher Nolan Batmans. So cool stuff here. I am out of Vick Maniac Collectibles, guys. Cool little store. I did pick up 2 items, which I'll show you when I get back home. It was fun toy hunting at a brand new toy store. The name of the store is called Vick, Maniac Collectibles. They're also on Instagram. Give them a follow. It's a brand new store. It's in the city of Chula, Vista here in San Diego County. Very cool store. Apparently, they told me the day before I was there, they had the whole store filled with all kinds of vintage goodness, and a lot of that stuff got bought up, which was a Saturday. I went on the Sunday. So yeah, I was at the tail end of it. But I still came away with 2 new items for the collection. One I'm very excited about because it's a turtle item. That's right. Love grabbing new turtle items, especially when you can get them mint on card. First off, let me show you this cool Return of the Jedi Wicket the Ewok puzzle that I picked up. It's brand new, sealed. Very cool. Kids puzzle, of course. It's very simple. They're all squares. Some of the plastic's coming off a little bit, so I don't know. I might just rip it up and display it like that. I don't know. It is going to be a display piece, so I'll probably just put it in the bag up there with some of the Ewok stuff in our collection. Let me get to this turtle item here. It is a carded turtle. This is part of the Ninja Powers collection. So I have all these loose, which is cool, but anytime I could get I have a chance to pick up one carded, any turtle card, any vintage toy carded for that matter, for a great price, a great deal, I pick it up. So check this out. I do have Donatello already boxed. It's a different packaging. See, this guy, he's in a box, the window package, and then this one's like your traditional card. And so this one, the Donatello, is called Ninja Action Turtles, and then this Raphael right here, it's called Ninja Power Turtles. So I have a theory here that I've heard. So this is the Ninja Action Turtle, this series. You can see in the back, you got all 4 turtles. And Michelangelo he's the hardest one to find from this series right here. So what I heard is that it got recalled. The Michelangelo got recalled. I'm not really sure for what reason. The nunchucks or something. I don't know if anyone knows exactly the true story or of why it was recalled. Let me know. But it kind of makes sense because if it got recalled from the Ninja Action series, and like you see here, they show them all in the back, and then they repackaged them in this set, the Ninja Power series. If you look in the back, it only doesn't show Michelangelo as part of the Ninja Action series. And in the back, it actually says Ninja Action. It says Ninja Action, like this one, but up here in the front it says Ninja Power. So if it did get recalled and they repackaged them in this, and Mikey's missing back there, which is why he is probably the hardest one to find. But if anyone can verify that story, let me know. You hardcore turtle collectors. I love the turtles. That's one that I'm not too sure about, you know. But it kind of makes sense. But if you guys know for sure, let me know in the comments down below.
It was midnight in the city, and the foot were up to no good. They thought they were too many for the turtles. Time for Ninja Action. Ralph does a forward flip and delivers a smashing kick. Don does a crashing cartwheel. Leo does a flying somersault. Mike lands on his back and jumps to his feet, sending the foot into defeat. Ninja Action Turtles are a lot of fun. Unless you're the foot. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Each sold separately from Playmates.
So those were my pickups at Vick Maniac Collectibles. It's a cool store, cool new store. Make sure you give them a follow, and I'll definitely be back. They told me they post all their new pickups and things they're gonna put up for sale at the store on their Instagram, and I believe they also have a Facebook as well, like a Facebook group. So I'm definitely gonna look into that, check it out. And yeah, it was a cool store. I'm looking forward to seeing how it does in the future. It seems like they are getting lots of inventory in, people coming in and out, selling toys, buying toys. I want to thank my buddy Richard. He's the one that told me about this store, and I'll definitely be back. Vick Maniac Collectibles, cool store. It's always cool getting another option, another place to shop for vintage toys. If you're a collector, you know, you don't want to keep going to the same places all the time. So whenever there's a new store, you gotta go support. You gotta support these stores because we want them to keep going and keep providing awesome, cool collectibles for the collectors, you know, and it's cool. But yes, I'll definitely be back. Big Maniac Collectibles, check them out, and good look on everyone's toy hunts out there. Let me know what you've been picking up. Let me know what you saw at the store that you would have picked up for yourself. Anything cool that I missed? I don't know. They had a lot of stuff everywhere. Lots of bins of baggies of loose figures. But like I said, I'll definitely be back in the future. And yeah, looking forward to it. So thanks again, everybody, for watching. Thank you for supporting the channel as always. Hit the like button if you enjoyed it. Comments down below. And subscribe if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet. I'll catch you on the next toy hunt. I'm SoCal Chula, and I am out.